So, 19th century economist Pareto found a weird thing in a society that really 20% of the persons control 80% of the wealth. I think if he would look today, what he would find that exact same equation. He would find that the top 1%, they are now controlling 80% of the wealth. I want you to think about this for a moment. A 2018 Oxfam report concluded that the richest 1% bagged 80% of worldwide wealth created in 2017. Staggering, isn't it? If Pareto had paid attention to his top 1%, he would have found that inside that top 20% was the top 20%. And that would be the top 4%. And if you look further, inside that top 4% is another top 20%, which would be the top 1%. And folks, that's the category that matters most. This ratio not only applies to wealth, it applies to everything we do. And I'll tell you, not everything we do, not everything you do matters. And to get the most out of who we are, we've got to find a way to get to our top 1%. And I believe that top 1% is really our personal leadership. Your 1% is the thing that moves the needle for you most. I don't know if you remember this guy named Abraham Maslow. He talked about this theory of self actualization, about getting your needs met. And folks, on his deathbed, he discovered he was wrong. He discovered that his whole theory was leaning up against the wrong wall. He discovered that life was all about self transformation and self transcendence. Think about it. All of us, folks, we want to change. We live in the best time to be alive in the history of mankind, and yet most of us have not discovered our 1%. So we are struggling, trying to get our needs met, trying to pay bills, trying to make some things happen. But we have not found that 1% that will move the needle for us in such a way as to self transform and self transcend. I want you to think about that. And if you can, hey, let's push back.